So I had this question pop up, and it actually made me very, it motivated me a lot because it popped up out of nowhere. And you know, I have people messaging me, asking me questions, telling me that they're following me on YouTube. So it keeps me motivated, and I wasn't gonna do a video on it. I was just gonna answer his question through the message, but I figured it'd be a new topic for me to add on to my channel. So his question was, it wasn't a question, it was kind of like, okay, what do I do? He's been lifting for a little bit, or quite a good amount of time, and he's plateaued, and in a way he's plateaued. He's not getting any weaker, he's not getting any stronger, and he asked me what to do. So to answer that question, I'm going to answer it in a couple things, in a couple different manners. So I'm going to do like what he should do, or what you should do if you have the same problem, which a lot of people do. I ran into it, I still run into it. So what do you do in order for you to pass or break through that plateau? And it's going to be a two-part. So I'm going to tell you what you do with your diet, and then what you do if you're not doing this with your diet. This is probably going to be your first step, and then I'm going to tell you what you need to be doing in the gym in order for you to break through this plateau. So basically, your diet needs to be consistent of whether you're in a surplus or whether you're in a deficit of calories. You need to be eating let's say 0.6 to 1.1 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Okay, so that's first and foremost. You need to be eating that much protein on a daily basis. And then you want to eat moderate carbs. You don't necessarily need to track all your carbs if you're just kind of wanting to get stronger, okay? You don't need to really track your carbs. You just need to eat moderate carbs, and then you need to eat low fat, or decent. You don't try to eat too much fat. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. Be aware that you need to be eating a high amount of protein, a moderate amount of carbs, and kind of a lower to moderate amount of fats. Preferably a lower amount of fats. That way you're not, you know, you will be getting stronger, but you're also going to be beefing up, looking maybe a little, your body's going to look a little bit more fat, quote unquote. So that's the first step you need to be doing, is make sure you're eating a good amount of protein. I know I've repeated that a couple times, but that's a big step to it, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that that's bro science, protein shakes. No, but I mean, it's very important. It doesn't need to be a protein shake either. You can get your protein from Whole Foods. Now, what you need to be doing in the gym is you need to be working with negative reps. So let's say you've plateaued, you're not getting any stronger on the bench or your compound movements. Just say you're not getting any stronger on your bench, your squat, or your deadlift. Okay, so what you're going to need to do, and it's a little easier when you're on your bench and your squat because you have somebody helping you, but you kind of need to reach, I guess it's a peak, you're peaking weight. So you need to find out what your weight is that you're maxed out at with your compound movements, bench, squat, and clean, if that's what you're going after. Okay, so once you figure out that this is your maximum amount, then you need to program yourself. You need to kind of program. You should probably be doing a week where you're doing about 55% of that weight. So let's say let's just say 50%. You're gonna do 50% this week. And I'm just throwing numbers that are easy for me to do. I'm not very good at math. So let's say that your max on bench is 200 pounds, okay? So for your first day, on your chest day, that first day, you need to be programming yourself to do 12 reps, 3 or 4 sets of 12 reps of 50%. So you're going to be doing 3 or 4 sets of 12 reps, 100 pounds, if your max is 200 pounds. So you need a program there, okay? And then on your next day, on your next push day or your next chest day, then you need to do, let's say, 95% for 3 sets of 3 or 3 sets of 2. If you can't get that third set, or if you can't get that second rep, you need to have somebody there to help you. I mean, I'm not saying spot you all the way up. I'm saying to help you get that weight up. Put a little bit of resistance there, just a little bit of an aid to help you get that weight up. What that's doing is a negative. You're working negatively now. So you know you can't get it. You like say you get your first set of 3, boom, you knock them out. The second time, your second one's a grinder. You can't get that third rep. Somebody just kind of eases you and helps you through it. Then your third set, let's say you get that first one, you grind it out. Then that second, third rep, your spotter needs to just barely be helping you. You're still gonna push through it, and that negative work is gonna help you break through that plateau. So if you're not getting any, and you need to apply this in every movement, in your compound movements. If that's the same thing with squat. Let's say you're at 300 pounds is your max. Well, if you're gonna program yourself to do 12 reps of 50%, you're gonna do 150 pounds of 3 sets of 12 reps. Same thing. Then program yourself to do a 3x3 with 85, 90%, the way you feel best. But you need to just kind of confuse your muscle group, confuse your legs or chest, whatever you're working, whatever that compound movement is. That is the best way that you can break through those plateaus. But like I mentioned before, first things first, you need to make sure that your diet is consisting of plenty of protein. Okay, that's just gonna accelerate your progress. Okay, it's gonna make this progress go better or faster, and then kind of just incorporate that all the time, and you're gonna see these plateaus come further and further in between. It's still gonna happen, you know. There's gonna be times that, man, you know what, I can't get any stronger, I can't get any stronger, I can't get any stronger, and before you know it, you jump 30 or 40 pounds because you're programming. So please let me know if this video helps you. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if this person that asked a specific question, if it helped you, or if you need any more, if I didn't specify on a certain thing, message me back and I promise I'll answer your questions. Thanks so much for the support. I'll catch you guys.